project review is the attendance management system for smart loyalty. Just give me a minute to show us this example.
Công tắc bên hông ạ.
Okay, so let's get back to this. All right, so we will went through some key aspects of our project. So we'll highlighting on the project management aspect. Then also we'll talk about the architecture and also technology that we implemented during the course of this project. We also will talk about the process of QA/QC, some challenge that we encountered during the course of the project. So without any further ado, let's get into the main content. So this is the members of our team right here. So each of us play a crucial role, and each of us with a diverse skill set ranging from front-end development and back-end mobile DevOps. So all of us working together toward the success of this project. So in the era of technology, have things to have people to work more efficiently. So the goal of our project here is try to bring automation and efficiency into the attendance management project for our client right here. So by applying technologies using the check-in and check-out using QR code and also managing things with our system, we reduce the paperwork and manual work and reducing the human error. So that's our goal right here. And about our client, we have Mr. Du, which is the tech lead. And primarily, when doing the course of project, we work toward him to report on our progress and also getting a feedback from them, so we can use that feedback to iterate in our development process to make our product better. So coming to this session, project overview, I will hand over to guys to present to you about this. So,
in this session, I will provide the overview of our project. First, our primary goal in this project is to reduce the manual effort in managing the attendance system. So we reduce the manual error in applying attendance record into the system data, and we decrease the administrative overheads, which means you will have to do less but more efficiency. We provide the real-time data, which means when you change out on the company, the data will be directly into the system. And next is about the project timeline. In the first, we have the design phase, which conclude the proposal and system design. In here, we get on the requirement from our client, so that and prepare the project objective, and initial plan for our project. And in the system design, we define and specify the architecture as well as the system design. And in the test phase, we finish the anime app and mobile before the mid-informal review. So, and in the second phase, we iterate the HDK vision with our app and deliver our documentation and file into to our client. And finally, in now defense ceremony. Uh, about the stakeholder, and then we identify the key stakeholder about the employee. Employee need a tool to efficient daily attendance and leave management, and about the management need accuracy and efficiency for effective work planning and operation design. And addressing client need in mobile with employee, we create a mobile app with check-in, check-out, integrate with the QR code. So employee can check in, check out with the QR code that we apply. And the web platform enable employee to manage their request, their attendance record, and their statistic as well. And with the management, provide a dashboard with statistic and visual chart that you can manage their attendance record. And next is the key feature of the system. In our web platform, we have the dashboard with feature, overview, and statistic and visual chart. And with the employee management, we allow HR to and administrative to manage employee attendance. List management, we allow our employee to create list requests and can be accepted by the HR. Can be handled by HR. The HR can approve or reject the request. With the attendance detailing, offer detailed views of individual employee attendance records. And custom setting, we can custom the policy system, the setting of policy such as the time policy, day off policy, and repair rules policy, and so on. In the mobile application, we implement the QR code check in, check out. They can check in, check out via the QR code on their mobile app. And next is we will read to talk about the architecture.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. So I shall continue with the application architecture and our technology that we implemented in our project. So during the feasibility assessment at the beginning period of the project, so we did have some, considering some main aspect from our team skill set together with the project context, we decided to implement the three-layer architecture into our project right here. So the reason that we choose three-layer, mostly because it's simple, right? So it's easier to understand. As you can see right here, this is how the components of our application. So at the presentation layer, we have the web interface and the two mobile apps. So this, the web interface and the mobile app is where the end user, which is the employees, will actually interact with the system right there. And from this presentation layer will call to the backend service, which is essentially the logic layer, where it will handle all the business logic of the application. And if it needs to use any of the data, it will call to this data lake right here, which is our database. So another reason we choose the three-layer is, again, through our previous feasibility assessment, we consider three-layer is more feasible and manageable. Of course, in those days, in our buzzwords, things like microservices or cloud native architecture, right? It has its advantage. So every service running independently. So we have different capability work on these services, and we can scale independently. We have many advantages, but of course, it need to have some preparation before we have to have the architecture. We need the resources. Also, we need to do some design, like the web driven. Consider that. So with the design, we can decide what are the services they are design those things. So with using three-layer, which is more optimal to the monolithic architecture, it reduces internal setup and operational effort, and again, it's more well suited for our team skill set and the project complexity. And but after all, three-layer is still a proven paradigm, right? So it was established and have rich resources and documentation which we can follow. So in this slide, you can see our system architecture, which again reflected the three-layer architecture. So we have a front end right here. So we host our web on Vercel, and also we have a mobile app. So this web platform and mobile app essentially call to the backend API, which is hosted in Azure publicly. So it has a public endpoint, so those two users can just call right into and get secured by authentication. And then from this backend API, we have this niche technology called VNet integration, which is a feature of Azure. So it allows this backend, which essentially is a PaaS, right? A platform is a resources, it's managed network, is actually managed by Azure, but with VNet integration, it can actually call the resources inside this virtual network. And with this service endpoint, this provides an optimized and secure connection to the database. And this connection is limited to the resource live inside VNet. And if you recall, we have this backend bracket integrated inside it, so only we can call to the database right here. For the technology that we implemented, in the front end, we use Next.js, which is React framework, and material UI to come for the UI component. Also on the mobile app, we have React Native. Also, Visual Tech Stack have prior experience from React, so we can have not so steep learning curve when adapting this technology into our project. In the backend, we have Next.js, and we use Docker to containerize our backend applications. So this service right here will run our backend as a container image, which is stored in a private repository right here. And for the backend, post-config which is NoSQL, we consider it match for our requirement. So to provision all of the cloud services, we actually use Terraform as a way to apply the infrastructure as code practices, and so that we can also version control our resource right here. And since this is scripted, we have the code right there, so less human error when you configuring all the services by hand, which might go into error. And also we have GitHub Action, which essentially run our CI job to anything when there's a code change, we go push image to this registry, and so that our service can use it. So that's essentially the architecture and technologies. Next up is the quality assurance and quality control, which I will make them to continue our presentation.
Okay, so ensuring the quality of the product is a key focus. So although our projects face some challenges, but we also apply some strategies to maintain the standards of the product. We conducted manual testing, which is manual testing to verify the functionality of the system. And we also gather the user feedback during the development process to make sure that our system is based on the user needs. And then we apply the best practices, industry best practices and as well as the team reviews to make sure that our project is gonna reach the goals. Okay, for the testing, we conducted 113 test cases, with is 100 for the web application and 13 focus on the mobile applications. User feedback is also really important in the project. So we gather the user feedback every sprint, and we have to do 14 feedback entries. And this feedback was important for refining the user interface and the functionality of the system to make sure our system reach the user expectations. then we appeal to industry best practices and conduct the regulatory reviews as well as meet meet with supervisors every week to this help our project align with the goals and like it's gonna complete it successfully. And next, please move to the challenges and solutions.
Well, so thank you. I think I will change the spending because it's really hard to control. So first, well, yeah. So first coming into the project, we meet particular like three big challenges that we need to resolve. So the first one is our learning curve. Second one is handling the feedback from clients, and the third one is integrate HAK vision device. So moving into the first section. Okay, so we have to apply new technology in our app, which is TechJS and React.js for both in front-end team and back-end team. So because unfortunately we are doing different major from our study, so we have like a study group to learn together, say what everyone know and teaching other. So, and coming to the second one, which is handling our feedback from client. Yeah, I think I will move it. Okay, so our client didn't have any HR standard, so we had a very difficult time to identify what they really need. And by that, we have to do like multiple version of our design and multiple proposal, and also have changing the requirement, like not like changing the requirement, but changing how we conduct the requirement a few times. So, so the solution is like there's only one. So we have to like make the feedback more clearer, ask them more detail that they need, and because in the proposal we have like four versions of the proposal, and basically you can see if you can see like from version 1 to version 4, we have changed not much but a little by a little in every request and function. And the last one is HIK vision. So from the mid-interview, we have collect the idea from our supervisor and the coordinator. And first we find for the public API, and unfortunately our device doesn't support the public API because it is like the old version of the check-in device. So we have to like we have to do another research by using the open source of different contributors in HIK vision, and we find that there is one solution, and that is not a public API, but we need to hold it like into the same server, so it is like a private API, and by that we can connect into our HIK vision, and also the document. We don't have any document about it, so we need to like perform multiple testing on side of the company. So in the next section, I will invite Min to talk about the conclusion and about and demo.
So move to the talk stage, the conclusion. As we wrap up from the presentation, we will key out and the reflection of our project. First, we have successfully delivered the product to our clients, JSC, which have the good increase in by automating attendance tracking and increasing data accuracy. And, by going through 9 months of the RD project, we have gained significantly experience in agile methodology, team collaboration, which help us improve a lot of in technical and soft skills. So in general, this RD project has teach us a lot of valuable learning experience within us with a lot of soft skill, key skills for our future career. Okay, now move to the next is the demo of our key feature and demonstration. Let's first start with the web application. First is the employee flow. The employee just only have basic access. First they can write on leave request to HR to approve the request. Here's a sample how the employee can write the request. As you can see, it has integrated in the pending feature. And secondly, employee can view their own information. And thirdly, employee can also view their attendance information, which have three views. First is the list, second is the statistic, third is calendar. So now move to the HR account. The HR have a lot of access, more than the employee. First, they have the dashboard to view the general statistics and few charts like pie chart, bar chart, and also employee can manage the employee account, which they only edit and view the employee attendance. In this, the HR can also write their own request, and they also can approve the employee request. HR write their own request, so now they went to the incoming request. So this is a sample of how HR approve the request from the employees. So HR can reject or approve the request. You can see it move to the reject feature. And thirdly, fourth is the attendance. HR can search the employee attendance by AID. Their statistic can also be in the calendar view. And last but not least, HR can setting custom the policy. Same with admin, but explain the import CSV file. It can manage the day time, the working time, and the request group. So this is admin flow. It has a most accessible to the feature. Pretty same to pretty similar to HR, but it can also be dashboard, manage the employee, but it can also create the account and delete the account, which HR cannot. So go to the request slide. The admin only all like employee and HR. And so this is example how we integrate the HR vision. I think we check in by recognition, and after that it send the data to the database. We have 10-second latency.
So the last component for our system is the mobile app. As Mr. Frederick, who might probably demonstrated, it actually be previewed. So actually there are no change, even though maybe some improvement inside backend logic when we like finalize our checking function, so it will more effectively. So this is the QR app we will be presented at the company. So we have how to generate a new QR every 10 seconds. So the employee will have an employee comment in the app.
And see the lock screen of the account.
So essentially the employee will come to the account scanning this, the checkout process run, data will be to the database, and then choose processes.
Yeah, and
Really.
then can scan the QR. And
So actually, once this QR code is used, it won't like there's no event based in when employee scan there's something actually just create after the time code, in this case 10 seconds. So let's say you scan it at the 9-second mark and you scan it. So if you re-scan this code, it won't be available for you. It's going to be error. And you can rescan it when it happens. So essentially, one report is one time use. So we should have used it back in the That's it for our mobile. And that concludes our presentation. So if you have any questions, we're ready to. Yeah, we are pleased to resolve your
We get all of our lovely questions. Sure, I'll give you one. You showed the admin to reject the leave application, right?
yes.
The employee is not going to get any feedback on why. Am I correct? It just gets rejected, but they don't know why.
I only, JS only approval reject.
Yeah,
No feedback.
I think some feedback field might be useful, right?
Yeah, that's the thing when we talk about it, our client have like no HR knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of things, even though we have to come up something suggest back, if we find something is not really feasible in the HR content, suggest. Yeah, that's one challenge.
All right. Okay, my next question is kind of for each one of you. Is that based on this project and the lessons learned, what is the most important learning for your next project?
You want to go first?
Yeah, so I should go first, right? So for me, I think it's like about the leadership and management.
In what sense?
Because when first applying HR, so we have like I have like a difficult time to separate breaking down tasks to and estimate them with like the correct time. Yeah, so there was some tasks that like longer than expected, and we had to like correct it by do a lot of tasks which faster and correct our schedule again for every sprint.
So what would you do differently?
So the thing I would do differently is how do I breaking the task down. So at first when I see for because there's different strain when we are talking about Google work, right? So for example, like me, I can do like for maybe 80 or 70. So I need to estimate that and maybe expand their workload for a longer time. So correct the schedule.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And about me, what I learned is I learned how to work in a professional way. So that, when I start with the project, I studied at the university. When the teacher gave me the work project, and I just do it. But now in a professional project, I have to meet with the client, get the review, get the feedback from them, and find what they need and what they want us to do. And we have to collect all of their requirements and put it into the app that they need. And besides that, I have to learn. So in university project, I just need to finish it before the deadline. But in here, I had to follow the screen master and everything like that. So I had to learn how to use Jira and to learn how to finish the task before to not affect other team members. Yeah, that's what I learned.
So same I first one thing I learned a lot is the documentation. The documentation in the project to delivery to the client, and also I have learned a lot of things front end as a front end developer and learn how to use this framework and use another to compile with another library to implement in the project.
For me, first of all, I learned that I have to use a library material to relate to my coding, and then I'm also the one who take note after every meeting. So I kind of struggle in at the several times at first, but then I can how to take note quickly and then gather information effectively, and then and last is the communication between team member, because I'm kind of an introvert person, so communication with me is I really have a hard time when everything is
Okay, so just besides everything about the technology that I've learned, there's a lot, right? All our resources, or even mobile development, all very new experience. So I get to try new things. Of course, that have to like toolbox here, but it's very helpful. But besides all the technology thing about the project management aspect, I realized one thing is that when you're working in a project, I think you cannot see everything. So there's a lot of things that happen during our project. When you learn project management at school, there's things like risk management, resources, communication, things like that. But you cannot really realize that until you work in the real project. So when I'm working in this project, one unexpected factor happened is that a team actually abandoned the task for the other teams. Like that's an example. We front-end develop UI, then we need to integrate the API after that. What if the API is not finished? Yeah, that just emphasize the importance of project management, planning, and the delay, type dependency between tasks. That's one thing. And also the competence of communication. So I have met some moments that when I have not communicated well with my team, I really don't want to know what happening. We don't have daily sprint, right? We don't have daily sprint. We aren't weekly meetings, so just one moment absence. I don't know what's going on, and yeah, misinformation. And when we talking to the client, talking with our client, they say we have this feature, things like that. Also, working with client give me some new experience, like how to deal with them. We have a requirement there, we follow it, and then suddenly they want to change it. We have to use our logic and each other just let them try and take their way. Some yeah, that's the really
mature in that process. So we deliver first is the source code. The next one is the documentation. So the documentation is contain like user manual, dev guide, and also installation manual for three of the system. And we also make a training plan for them to.
So, if you analyze any kind of risk when they apply, that means any that when they deploy just tenant checking system, you will really buy.
Yes, we do. And actually, we have the listings like the very first day of the project, which is the proposal. So there are like several risks that we have talking to our clients that our product cannot be handled, and they say that it's okay. There are some methods like we using like we optimizing the human work, not replacing them, so they can do like some human work. For example, like for the QR check-in right and the face recognition. So to be honest, the face recognition is like the better option of it. So if they are user using the QR code check-in, so then the HR or the manager need to like reject the history so they can find if they are in cheating or not. Although our system optimizing the cheating ratio.
How can you optimize chicken rate?
We have made some method to encounter it. So the first one is by location, and the second one is we using time interval.
So what happens if I give my account to my teammate and they log in the system and check it?
By that, so we have like we have like a small feature in our system that is that is record the like the user device. So they will check like if they are abnormal activity of the like the device history, like because like they change the device so like many times or like for some several times they will notice it.
So if I want to action, so just give my phone to my teammate and then we go.
Yeah, that is. So we have like encountered it and to be more like precise, we also ask our client to like recheck if the client is present at work or not. Yeah. So it's not like 100% to prevent it.
100% for proof. Still
Yeah.
with manual
yet to inform about the connect again is that public is kind of have BA also to assess the market, which is go public and spirit by education.
Very good, thank you.